Welcome to Frank's School. Well, the Kodak, the sound is better, the camera, maybe the light. I'll get the light under control eventually. I know there's this bright spot. Well, I haven't said it yet this year, fourth year, but aller Anfang ist schwer. Every beginning is hard, and I'm having some troubles here. Well, anyway, I don't have to be very long today. You're watching, this is the sixth day of the fourth year, first video, and I'm guiding the viewing of Gilbert and Sullivan's The Pirates of Penzance. I'd like you to look at the fifth part on Megabest is the channel that has it all all there. But by mistake, really, I was looking around and I found this name. This channel has it on as well, and it looks like it's really good. That might be a better one even to look at. But the one with Kevin Kline is the one I'm familiar with, and so I'm going to continue to use it. I wanted to point out the word oxymoron. That's a literary device. Here we've got an oxymoron. He said the word often, frequently, only once. Well, how can it only be once if it's frequently? Well, the word often meaning frequently, only once. But it comes out as a, and they all laugh about that, or I guess they don't, but anyway, that's called an oxymoron. Or a paradox, if you want. Now, in what you're going to see, it's the beginning of Act 2. The Major General is all upset because he told a lie. He's not an orphan. And his daughters are trying to comfort him. Then Frederick shows up. Well, you're going to see, and Frederick is about to lead an expedition off to obliterate the pirates, because now he's turned 21, and he's a dutiful man, and he's about to set off to do that. Well, you're going to see an amazing dance, a truly amazing dance, especially by that leader. I was going to look at his name. You can see it in the credits. A skinny man, and they're all skinny, these policemen. But it makes my joints hurt to even see the way they dance like that. But it's pretty amazing. This isn't the right spelling, I'm sure. But in the middle of that odd dance, but cool dance, it's filmed from straight above, straight down. Well, that's an allusion to the very famous film director of the 1930s, Busby Berkeley. I think that's his name. Busby. It's something like that. But anyway, he very often did that when music videos were first possible in black and white. So they do that briefly. And then the plot is about to thicken, but it won't yet at the end of this time. The pirate and Ruth show up, and they have discovered a paradox. Well, paradox, those are fun, wonderful paradox, and there's all this excitement singing, oh, a great paradox. Well, the paradox is that Frederick was born on February 29th. And so though he's lived 21 years, he's actually going by his birthdays. He's only 5 years old, and a little bit more, it says. But I would stop that joyful singing. I would stop in a classroom where the 15 minutes lets off. I'd stop there and save what's coming for tomorrow. The one other thing I wanted to say is in this dance, when they're singing we go, well, they don't go. They stay there. And the general keeps saying, but you're not going. And they sing again, and we go. Well, they are always playing, Gilbert and Sullivan, and spoofing. And there are so many, I'm not so sure if it's opera works or it's even orchestral works, where you come to the end of the work and it seems like it takes forever to reach the tonic, the last chord of the piece. I don't know, I'm not sure if there's a point in going into the harmonics of it, but you can have a dominant seventh, and it's leading to the tonic, and then pieces always end on do, essentially on tonic, and it lasts so long. Well, they stretched it out purposely, making fun of that whole thing. Finally they do go, but anyway, I want to make sure you notice that's a joke. Okay, well, I think that's it. What I'd like you to do now is look at part 5 out of 8. And if you're curious, you could take a look at this. You might see a better version. The words are difficult to understand in this version. I know that. But I can teach with it this way. All right, well, see you tomorrow.